All right. Good evening, everybody. How are you? I'm Darren Held. I am the creative director of Held Together, and also the very fortunate teacher of this graduation performance class with these very talented improvisers. For those of you that may not be familiar with improv, this is all unscripted. So we're going to just take suggestions from your lips and create scenes out of them. So I'll be calling for things all night. Locations, names, titles, just shout them out, and I'll take one of the first ones I hear, and they will create magic before you. With these virgin chairs. So are you ready to meet the performers? Please welcome Mary Beth. Dan. These folks do have no idea what games they're going to be in, so they're as surprised as you are right now. So, let's get started, shall we? Please welcome Nicole Valtiera, Rico, Liz, Jan, Mallory, and KK. All right, to kick us off tonight, we're going to hear a climactic chapter in a novel. They are going to tell you this climactic chatter. We're going to chat this chapter seamlessly as I play conductor, going back and forth between them. They'll pick up mid-sentence, mid-word, whatever it takes to keep the story fluidly going. So what I'd like to know from you is, what is the genre of this novel?
Mystery.
Mystery. All right. Mystery, and how about a title for a mystery novel?
Where's my sock?
Where's my sock? New York Times bestseller list. Where's my sock? A mystery!
It was a dark and stormy night. Herbert couldn't believe that his date
was on his way to visit him, and he couldn't find his sock. He looked the lucky sock, everywhere he looked, and he couldn't find that sock with the ruffles, the one he wore on every vacation when he was home with his mommy. But he thought he went down Big Five. Looking for a new sock. And he found it. It was red and
gold and green and diamond encrusted. That is the lucky sock. I shall put it on now.
So he put it on, but then he realized that it was the wrong size. The socks are not one size, you see. There are multiple sizes. He realized that my sock has shrunk. Someone shrunk the sock. And he realized size does matter. He decided he better go down
to see the evil Dr. Scholl.
And the mystery kept going on and on and on until he found Jesus. He said, "This is the sock Jesus would like me to wear when I die."
nose. All right, please welcome up Nellie and Daniel. Nellie and Daniel are going to play a game called New Choice. So with this game, we're going to give them a location, and they will begin their scene, but at certain points in the scene, I will call out New Choice, at which point they will keep the beginning of their line, but alter the ending. I'll keep saying New Choice until I feel I'm satisfied. And then they'll incorporate that last line into their scene, seamlessly. All right, ready guys? So what is the location for them? Oh, a Hello Kitty store. All right, they're in a Hello Kitty store.
Bobby, come over here!
What is it, Susie?
They have the special collection, pink mini miniature Hello Kitty.
They have the pink ones too?
They told me they weren't going to be in it till next July, but they're here.
This is gonna be so great for Halloween!
It's gonna be so great. I'll wear the earrings and the matching shirt, and you can be like a major Hello Kitty.
Like a really big one?
Yeah, a really big one, and I'll be a really small one.
Oh my god! This is gonna be so fun!
This is gonna be so fun. This is the best 10th year of life ever.
Oh my god! I think they have the green ones over there too!
No way!
New choice. Oh my god! I think they have seeing eye dogs for us to pet over there!
Seeing eye dogs? I've never seen a seeing eye dog. They're so cute. Maybe we can dress them up like Hello Kitty too. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. Bobby, I think it's time for us to have the talk.
New choice.
I think it's time for us to eat our In-N-Out.
Okay.
Now that we've identified that our dreams have come true, we can finally eat In-N-Out. We
I love
have
it
not
so much.
eaten it in 5 whole years since we were 5 years old. And now is the time.
Thank God we're free from our vegan mothers. What are you gonna get? I'm gonna get a double double. I'm gonna get French fries
New list
with.
of things you're gonna get.
I'm gonna get a girlfriend when I go to In-N-Out Burger. I'm gonna get a mentor to teach me how to date that girlfriend.
In-N-Out?
Yeah.
Wow, they're really expanding their business.
I know.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna get. Well, I'm gonna get singing lessons.
New choice.
Well, I'm gonna get a dinosaur. They must have those too. I mean, if they have mentors and girlfriends, then why not dinosaurs?
They have everything that's prehistoric. Even the plans that they had back then too.
Well, what do you think they don't have at In-N-Out?
I don't know. No one's ever asked me that before.
I think they might not have board games.
New choice.
I think they might not have deceased people.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
But their meat is fresh and never frozen.
Well, it would be a contradiction, but given they have all these other things, I figured that would be the one thing they don't have.
That is a valid point.
But what I think they need is Hello Kitty.
That's why we need to go there.
That's why we need to go there, and we need to take the special collection, miniature, mini, pink Hello Kitties, and the green ones, and the seeing eye dogs.
Yes, I'll get the scene.
Now we know why it's always please welcome Mary Beth, Mike, Nicole Words, and Mallory. Okay, we're gonna play a little Foursquare. That is. What does that mean? It's not a hopscotch game. We're gonna see 4 scenes at one time and rotate and reverse back and forth with them. So we'll get some suggestions. When I say rotate, they'll go this way. When I say reverse, they'll go that way. and we'll just see what happens as time passes with these different scenes. So for Mike and Nicole, can I please get a relationship for them?
Identical twin switch words.
So, sorry, keep going.
Swingers.
Exes. Identical twin switch.
I think I heard identical twins. We'll just go with that. You can choose if you were switched or not. Okay. Rotate. How about location?
Heaven.
Rotate. Mallory and Mary Beth have the same occupation. What is it?
NASCAR drivers.
NASCAR driver. Right, rotate. And finally, an activity for Mary Beth and Nicole.
Changing light bulbs.
Tennis.
All right, changing light bulbs. Changing light bulbs. Please rotate and repeat your suggestions.
Change the light bulb.
Identical twins.
We're in heaven.
Race car drivers.
NASCAR.
More specifically.
Changing light bulbs.
And we'll begin with the identical twins.
Bob,
Sally, what?
Bob, I think it's time that you come with me because I'm going to go get a car today.
You can't drive, Sally. You know that we're only 16. We haven't got our license yet. Right now, we gotta read comics about how to drive. This comic teaches us everything we need to know.
Bob, how come you got the smarts and I didn't get anything?
That's because I came out first and I got all the brains. You got everything that was left.
Jeremiah, I'm so happy to see you here. I've been waiting.
Oh, Jan, you weren't supposed to be in heaven until next week.
Didn't God tell you?
God usually tells me everything, but he said that you were supposed to be here next week. Did you see that hidden camera show? Is that what scared you this time?
Yes, that was the thing that scared me. You know how I feel about those hidden camera shows. And came into my bedroom and shining on my bed. I was like, oh!
Yeah. I thought God was supposed to take care of that, but I guess if you're here, then you're meant to be here. So it is lovely to see you.
Wait, rotate.
You know, Shirley, the Grand Prix is like in 2 weeks, and I can't get in this damn suit, and I can't fit in my car.
You had to go on a diet before the race. You gotta be able to fit into your car.
Well, you used to be a ballet dancer. You can get in the car upside down and drive it with your toes.
That's true.
I can just about move my butt to get over to the car, never mind get in it.
Well, maybe you need a bigger car.
Maybe I do. Maybe they'll make it wider for me, and it'll be like a wheelchair. It'll double wide, double wide.
Because you know, I'm going to give you a run for your money. I'm going to win this time.
I don't know. I never saw you win a race yet.
Just because you're my cousin, I don't cut you any breaks.
Rotate.
You know what, Eugenia? I can't wait for our birthday party tonight. If we fix these lights just right, it's going to be like dancing under the stars.
God, they said that it takes like 5 lawyers to change a light bulb. I don't know, it takes at least 15 of me. I can't get this even out.
Eugenia, you're always complaining. Here,
Get it out.
oh, man, you really jammed that in.
Well, that light bulb, I think it's been in there since we were in 3rd grade.
Reverse.
All right, your race is about to start. You got your car.
All right,
I
just
see. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
On your mark. Get set. Go.
my whole life.
I can have 2 now. Because, you owe me money anyway. So, I was wondering if you were ever going to pay me back before I died.
I tried to pay you back by telling God to bring you here a week later, but he took my halo and now you're going to steal it from me. You're the worst older sister I've ever had.
You owe me money. I came up here just to get that money.
Sal, I cannot believe you got in an accident in Mom's car. I'm definitely going to tell her it was you. She's going to know that somebody this bright could not have done that.
Bob, I used your license, so when the cops come looking for me, they're going to know it's you.
Why'd you use my license?
I just tied my hair back and I didn't notice, but I wrecked the car, but maybe you cut that ponytail. People want to confuse us so much.
I wish we were just regular twins instead of identical twins. It always gets in the way.
Oh, now you've done it.
Yeah, all the lights are out. Now we're not even going to be able to have the party.
Eugenia, this is what I'm talking about. Always it's about you and the party. For me, I just wanted a simple night under the stars. It's not so much to ask. And you just had to set this up. Don't tell me you didn't cut those wires. I saw the wires to these light bulbs.
Well, I'm sick of having all the lights shining on you. You're always the most beautiful girl in the room, and I'm just me.
You know what? You are me, but you don't have to be me. It's a choice.
Rotate.
Well, now you've done it.
I knew I should have listened to you, sis. This is going to be a bad day if we have to tell her what happened.
Why'd you kill Mom, Bob?
Jeremiah, God's kicking me out of heaven. He said I was being greedy when I took your halo.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to be in hell.
I told him you came all the way up here for that $3.50, and then I wasn't going to give it to you.
I don't know what I'm doing in hell. I heard it's really hot down there.
You know, it is a little warm, but if you just don't wear your jacket, you'll be fine.
Okay. How did you enjoy Mary Beth? Mary Beth, bring Jan and KK with you. Okay.
I'm following you. You got all the audience here.
All right. So we're gonna do a little something called Tennessee Williams. So Tennessee Williams was a playwright that wrote angst-filled Southern dramas in the South around the 30s and 40s, 50s. And this is a newly discovered work of his. So his shows are full of lots of flowery language and metaphors. So this is going to be full of those. KK, you'll make an entrance on this. But first, let's get the title of this show.
Suffering Succotash.
What's that?
Suffering Succotash.
All right. I feel like Succotash sounds Southern to me. So. All right, Suffering Succotash. Suffering Succotash. All right, Tennessee Williams.
Mama, that was the brightest idea you ever had, having a succotash subway store here in Alabama. Well, it's gonna go over.
You really think so?
Yeah.
People aren't going to miss the ham and the cheese and the turkey.
No, they gotta slim down here, you know. They too much fried, fatty food.
And they drink too many of these mint juleps all the time.
Well, If you have a nice smoke, it doesn't matter really if you drink or not, or eat, because the smoking takes away your appetite.
That's very true. It has worked for me for years. I'm 93 pounds and I'm 83 years old.
Now, Mama, you look good for 83, as I'm your only, well, one of your only children. You didn't tell me about the other one until later in life when that rat came along and ruined my life. I thought I was a
Hi, everybody. It's me, Lucy Lou. I am your illegitimate daughter when you was 47 and you had the affair with Mr. Gregory down the road. Don't you remember, Mom?
I don't remember any of those years. I was high on cocaine. That was what it was about.
This is the product of that union. But I have to tell you something I heard down the road. I hope it didn't upset you too much, especially you, my sister Lila.
She is as sad as her pappy on Plantation Sunday.
Oh,
That's why she's acting like this. Look up, honey.
well, on the way over here, I heard the mayor say he's going to put a new tax on succotash. I don't know how we're going to even be able to pay those taxes.
She's as bright as an accountant that escaped the IRS audit.
You can say that again. And I've been noticing since you walked in, I still am the beauty that I always was. And it looks like he took after me.
Well, we know you're still hot too, Mama.
Yeah. Well, I'm still kind of the same as I was when I gave birth to you. And I'm old now, so I can't walk too good, but I can lay down real good.
Down once, and you just look like a worn-out crocodile turned around.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I like crocodile skin, Mama.
It's a tough limit, right? Okay. Please welcome Scott. Nicole Valtiera. Nellie and Nicole Words. We're doing a little sci-fi movie, guys. So for this science fiction movie, we are casting Scott as the villain. The story will take place on his spaceship. Give me a good name for this villain.
Marmaduke.
Marmaduke. Sounds very threatening. Marmaduke. Now Marmaduke has a sidekick played by Nicole Valtiera. She's also a mutant. She's half human and half what?
The Minotaur.
Cow.
She's a Minotaur.
Alright, half cow. Half human, half cow, and what's her name?
Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes. Alright, so we have Marmaduke and his scary sidekick Twinkle Toes. And then Nellie is going to play the hero of this. What's the hero's name who surprises the villain?
Chuck.
Tyler Perry.
I like Chuck. Chuck sounds like a hero. And Nicole is her sidekick, but we won't know what she is until until Nellie surprises us with that. So the last thing we need is the title of this sci-fi movie.
Stardust in space.
Stardust in space.
No, wait.
So we start with the villain.
Stardust in Uranus. Stardust in Uranus. Stardust in space. Thank you.
Sci-fi movie.
All
Twinkle Toes, we are almost to Zoltron 5, where we release our our evil plan to harvest all the stardust in space.
I need that stardust because I need to make a sweater.
You can make sweaters, my stardust. You can also make gold and diamonds, and with that, we will rule the universe.
Ah, gold and diamonds. I want to make a sweater and a tutu for the show we have coming up.
You will look good in that. Twinkle Toes,
What? Yes.
prepare. Release the robots to collect the stardust.
Oh, they are out, sir. They are
Excellent.
hungry, though.
Stop that, Marmaduke! Twinkle Toes!
Oh no, my arch nemesis.
Shock! I know exactly what you're up to. You're trying to take all the stardust again like you did last year, and you failed last year. Keep your distance, Twinkle Toes. I need space to do my work.
I thought I vanquished you on Argon 8.
Yeah, that was an illusion. I died then, but I've come back.
You're no match for me this time because I have Twinkle Toes.
That's right.
Twinkle Toes.
We've already set our plan in motion.
You little robots, you think those are gonna work?
You're the first step. Once the robots are out there, then we release
You have no chance.
the androids.
Yeah, the androids are. That was our little secret, but okay.
You think you have so much, but you don't know. I have my own sidekick now. Yes, when I revived myself, I thought, why don't I have a sidekick? So this time, I brought Slavina! Half human, half hairdryer. She's a
Stop this! Nemesis!
I won't you get us calm down! No way! Use high power!
My evil plan is foiled. But this isn't the last you'll hear from me. I'm going to return to my lair on Mars, reform my plans, and meet you again somewhere in the galaxy.
Good luck, introvert.
Alright, you know what's very similar to science fiction these days? The news! So, I think that's a good segue to our newscast, which is what we're doing next. Please welcome back Nicole Valtiera and Scott. Welcome back Daniel and Liz. So, for here, Nicole, you are our anchor.
Okay.
Scott, you're our expert. Daniel is our reporter in the field, and Liz is our witness. So they'll be over here in the field. These two are in the studio, and what we want for this newscast is they're going to treat it like it's something huge, but for us it might be a mundane thing, like a bee landed on a flower. So what is like the really mundane news story for today?
Found a crack in the sidewalk.
There's a crack in the sidewalk. Right? This is huge breaking news.
Yeah.
Crack in the sidewalk with our newscast.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to KPCC, CCC, Long Beach's extra special radio, television, sometimes show. Sorry to interrupt your regular programming, but we have excellent news, crazy news actually. A crack in the sidewalk has been discovered here in Atlantic Avenue. We've never seen anything like this. I have an expert here with me. He is a professor of crackology. Concrete building school down the block. He's the best they've got. Mr. Genesis.
Genesis McCoy, how are you? Good to see you. I like that you wore green, you know. Listen, we've got this park over there back on Atlantic Avenue. Never seen like this before. It's spiraling out of control. What can you say about this?
This is truly a concern for the community. We have never seen anything like this here. Many of you may remember the 1988 incident in Bulgaria where they had 2 cracks in the sidewalk that caused havoc that pretty much brought down the Eastern Bloc.
This crack is something special too because it's actually in a spiral pattern similar to what the apocalypse is supposed to look like.
Did you say spiral pattern?
Spiral, to the left.
I don't want to cause any panic. But in my Institute of Crackology, we've done extensive research, and the spiral crack is one of the rarest and most fearsome. You know, the community. I should say we should have first responders out there preparing for the worst with this one because
I'm getting chills just listening to you. Listen, now that you say about that, I got someone back there. Jeffrey, you back there? You're back there, right? Hey, come in.
Yes, I'm here.
Jeffrey, you're at the scene where the crack has been spotted. Tell me what is going on down there, please.
It is a really grim scene down here. It is utter pandemonium. People are well versed in the city, as you know, the different kinds of cracks. And I dare say everyone here is petrified.
Petrified.
Petrified is the best word to use to describe this terrible, terrible situation.
Now I see you have, I heard you have a witness over there that witnessed the crack occurring.
She did. She was there when it started cracking.
Oh my God, just tell her, put her on.
Okay, yes, I'm here with Jenny Jefferson.
Hi, is that a TV head? I stopped crying so I could look good on TV head. Okay, right on, I know you read my text, but that's okay. Don't make me through.
Can we actually get to the crack story, please?
Oh my God, girl! I was walking down the street, right, and I was like, girl, Ray on, better not be cheating on me. I was walking, and then I fucking tripped, and I was like, and then I looked down, and I was like, girl, is that a crack? Believe it. I knew it was a sign, and I was like, I think Ray Reynolds gonna wake up with me.
As you can see, utter pandemonium.
Are you single? Okay.
Back to you in the studio.
Witness, stay tuned to see what will happen this crack, if anything, really. Thank you for coming, Dr. Crackology guy.
And be sure to be careful out there, because someone could trip over this crack.
Stub a toe.
Stub a toe. They could drop their gum into it.
Oh, that's a disaster.
A small dog might trip over it. This could be a disaster.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. Now we can return to America's Top Model.
Please welcome Rico! Jan.
I'm in the back row.
All right. Children, it's story time. You know what that means? Dr. Seuss. So, Rico and Jan are going to read to you a brand new Dr. Seuss story. And I just need the title of it.
Moose Tower.
What's that?
The dog that was hot. The dog that was hot.
All right. The dog in the bog. Yeah. Which is like a bog. It's like a swamp. The dog in the bog.
book that's never been read by anyone before.
Hi, kids. My name is Baron. This is Alice. We love all the kids here at Lazy Acres Camp. And we're going to read to you a Dr. Seuss book that didn't have great sales, so you may have never heard of it. It's called The Dog in the Bog by Dr. Seuss. Put your happy caps on. A long time ago, in a country far away, there was a chubby little dog, and his smile was a ray. He always wanted friends, but didn't know where to go. So it took him to a dark bog, where he saw, behold, lo.
Oh, I'm getting scared already. Oh my God.
Put your scaredy caps on.
Dog found a log in the bog and decided he would ride upon the log down the creek until he could meet someone who could tell him what was going on and where were the treats. So he said, let's go, because I see there's an earl, and the earl he found was really a squirrel.
The squirrel's name was Lance. And he was so happy as could be, that he might finally have a friend that was furry. So the dog in the bog and his new friend Lance decided that they would take off their pants. Put on your surprised cap.
I didn't know this was so racy.
They still have fur. They are everywhere.
Children, is it okay? Can we go on? So furry it was, and furry it will always be, because the squirrel named Lance and the dog in the bog said, let's party. So by that time they were all furry and such. They had their pants off, and they said, oh, this is too much.
So they put their pants on, and a coat, and a hat. And then they said, look, it's Lenora the cat. So all three animals became the best, chummiest of chums. And they said, oh, we partied a bit too much. It's time to eat, Tom. Put on your owie caps.
So the three of them became buddies for life. The dog never got bogged down again. He said, when we party, we'll bring lots of Xanax and Tums and things for our friends. We'll have treats like lollipops and popsicles and such. And we'll eat till midnight, and then it'll be too much.
The next morning, they all woke up refreshed as could be. They looked in the kitchen for the ending of story B. Said the bee, it was time to make this story close. So they all jumped around
And
with all of their clothes.
coming up, we have one game before that, then we'll have an intermission so you can refresh, get more drinks, go to the bathroom, all that stuff, and then we have another act for you. For our final game tonight, please welcome Liz, Mike, KK, Mallory, Rico, and Nicole Words. Mallory, Rico, and Nicole over here. We're going to play something called Switched at Birth. So we're going to see two scenes happening, both with teenagers having a big day, but the idea was these kids were switched at birth, so the kids are much more like the parents of the other family. But we'll see how this all plays out. So first of all, with this group, who would you like to see the teenager?
Liz!
Liz! All right, Liz. Liz is the teenager. And on this side. Rico! Rico has a couple moms. Liz is whatever.
Yeah.
Standard hetero.
Yeah.
Relationships. Okay. And what is a big day in this teen's life? Like prom, or getting a license.
Quinceañera.
Alright, quinceañera. We will start on this side. And I'll say switch back and forth, and we'll see what's happening in both of them. Starting with this side. Quinceañera.
Oh, Migdalia, don't smoke so much before you get in there. Think, you're gonna stink. Oh, don't move around. You're like ruining my vibe. I don't even like Jorge. She talk about vibe. I don't even want to kiss it. I just want to chill.
You can't even respect your mother and I want to have this party for you. This is your 16th birthday. You know how long your mother's been waiting? 16 years.
Out here, now my little baby is too big. She's a young woman. It's this country. Oh, you're like me to smoke. You don't even know that I'm 15.
We try to raise her with such love and such strict family upbringing values, and you want to smoke in our house and talk about how we don't know your age? So disrespectful.
I just want us to be on one wavelength. You know what I mean?
Switch.
Crap, man, it's your birthday?
Moms! It's my bad 15th birthday party. All the guys from the chess club are coming over exactly at 2 p.m. today after they digest their lunches. How could you forget that?
Quinceañera, I remember. Yeah, he's 15.
Oh, man, honey, I like them. Oh,
Go to the secondhand smoke. Go to your smoking corners.
We got you a mariachi band.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted Power Rangers.
I thought that we'd take your friends and they can join our like love circle tonight.
No, we haven't had sex education classes until next year.
Yeah, we could teach them.
No.
You know, I decided I'm just gonna drop out of school. Oh, my heart! Oh, like, that's what my spirit is telling me to do.
Spirits. Okay, I knew we shouldn't have sent her to that homeschool camp for the summer. I just taught her so many weird, outrageous things. You are no longer one of my daughter if you're going to act like that. My daughter would be upstanding, no smoking,
Who
no
are
high.
you? Oh, you came out of here, but I'm like extreme. But you know what? I could live with the trees. They get my vibe.
I have a formal paper drawn up by one of my friend's dads. He's a lawyer. I'm emancipating myself from you two. I don't want to be a part of this weird pot-smoking, hippie-libby family bonds.
Sunshine, what are we gonna do?
Our baby.
You're gonna smoke more pot, probably. And go down on each other more.
Probably. Maybe it's a good idea.
I can't read this. I
can't read it either.
You're gonna have to pay me $1,000 a week.
Here's the papers. You must sign here so you can leave and be with your tree.
You don't want to be with us, you sign this contract saying you don't have to be here.
Well, I can't read. I mean, if I can just sign it with my new name, Sunflower of the Trees, then maybe I'll sign it.
Switch.
You know what? I think it's time you should go out and be free. It's all about experiences and getting out there in the world. Don't let these four walls hold you back.
I'm going to Harvard next week, just so you know. Yeah.
Harvard?
And I'm going to study psycho people like you. Psycho pot smoking people. Don't touch me. So we'll take a 15-minute intermission and be right back.
Let's continue. Please welcome back Mary Beth, Daniel, Nellie, Mike, Scott, and Nicole Word. Okay, cool. So we are going to start with another story, another climactic chapter of a novel. What did we have last time? We had mystery. What's another genre we might? All right, let's say a romance. Let's go romance. Those are fun. And what's a good title for a romance?
The Gentleman Came Calling.
Oh. The Gentleman Came Calling. It's a climactic chapter. Please give them a hand.
Gerard was sweating as he approached the door, and he raised his hand to knock. He knocked softly, and he heard some rustling.
Rustling in the leaves outside. It must have been Marie. Marie who crawled in those leaves.
And tried to hide so he didn't see her because she hadn't put her lipstick on.
But she did have her mascara on, so her eyes were wide open to his love. Then she looked out the window
And saw the beautiful sun outside and the trees looking green and beautiful that she decided, I need to go outside and meet my man of my life, my dreams.
The sun was the beauty between them. They looked back and forth from themselves to the sun.
They embraced, but then suddenly split apart.
Split apart, and then came back together.
And said, I love you and always will love you.
forever and ever. And right at that moment, the sun set and it was dark and they could no longer see each other.
And so they grasped each other passionately.
And got each other close and warm and did a deep, passionate kiss.
And then they rolled down the hill.
That's when you get when the sun goes down. KK, Nellie, and Mike. All right, we're gonna play a little something called the alphabet game. So we are going to do a scene. I'm going to get a location and a letter from the alphabet. Whatever letter you give me, the first line will start with that letter. So if the C, it'll start with a C. Then the next line will start with a D, then an E, and so on until they get all the way around the alphabet. Mike will make an entrance on this one. So just come in after a few lines, and then Mike will incorporate himself into the alphabet as well. And they'll go in order. Now, if they get it wrong, then I want you to politely boo them and call out the right letter. Okay, so practice your polite boos. Pretty polite. That's the say we're proud to say. They're like, ah! Okay, you know what polite means. Good. So what is the location?
Carl's Jr.
All right, Carl's Jr. Yeah. Carl's Jr., you got that, Mike? Yeah. All right, and letter of the alphabet.
R! Q!
Wow, somebody really wants that R. I wonder if that's Regina Ramirez. All right, we'll start with R at Carl's Jr. This is the alphabet.
Racing through your food again, Regina?
Sally, you know I can't help it when we come to Carl's Jr.'s. It's my favorite food.
That's a lot of calories.
Yeah. Very fattening.
Well, I know you're waiting for me to say something. I've been wanting to tell you this too. Well.
Xavier did tell me I'm starting to look a little chubby. But what can I do? I like the car.
Yo, I'm here. I'm ready for my meat.
Serious?
What?
But come on. We gotta enjoy the food we've got. No?
Can't we just eat what we have in our hands?
Damn, girl.
Every time I eat with my hands, I get criticized.
Well, fuck that.
Hey, now you're cussing again.
Hell, I think you got better manners than that.
I used to have manners, but not anymore.
Just wait a minute. She never had manners. Come on, Sally.
Cuckoo, what do you think? I'm cuckoo?
Loser, maybe?
Oh, man. Xavier, you gotta watch that. You hurt my feelings.
Nobody messes with my best friend like that. She might keep me from eating my Carl's Jr., but I love her.
No, but I just did.
Perhaps we'll take you down in the alley after we get done.
Quit fronting, you can't do nothing. What?
Really?
All right. Mary Beth, Valerie, and Nicole Valtiera. This is the most family. Which means that we're going to see the most blank family in the world doing something. So they might be the most angry family or the most patriotic family. What would you like to see them the most what?
Petty! Petty!
Musical.
Petty!
I'm sure you do, sir. Let's go with the most musical family. All right, the most musical family. And what simple chore are they doing today?
Mopping the floor.
Dishes.
All right.
Washing the cat.
All right. You know what? Yeah, it's like it's the day you wash the cat. All right. So Nicole, you'll make the entrance, and this is the most musical family in the world washing a cat.
Sally, Okay, Mitzi, because it's like classical and flowy. Yes, Jennifer, you always get to choose the names. Well, you always choose every kind.
She is a PhD in classical violin. She even played the piano in a hooker bar. And I'm kind of in between both of you. I dance, sing, and play the piano. So,
Oh my gosh.
you heard my feelings?
Sensitive. Maybe we should wrap it out. Come on. Just because you guys are better musically than me.
I don't think that you are bad. I think that you need a break. I think we should walk the cat.
Thank you.
And then we'll bake a cake.
All right. Next, we have Jan, Rico, Nicole Valtierra, Scott, Daniel, and Nellie. All right. So we're gonna see a soap opera now. And Scott's a big part of this one too. Scott on the keys. He's gonna play some sound effects. And whenever he plays a sound effect, whoever's on stage will justify what new character is making an entrance and why they have that sound effect coming with them. And then that's also how they will exit the scene. So we're gonna start with Jan, Rico, and Nicole on stage. And then Scott, Daniel, and Nellie will make entrances. And to kick these soapy characters off, does anybody have a good name for a soap?
The poppies stop the traffic.
All right. The poppies stop the traffic. Sounds very profound and metaphorical. But let's see how it affects this place where these people live and this family or whoever they are. The poppies stop the traffic. A soap opera!
Lavinia, Laverne, our rich gay puppies stopped traffic today. They ran over a bunch of peasants, and now we're being sued.
Well, peasants should be run over.
Besides, our puppies are one of a kind.
Yes, they're Siamese conjoined.
Reginald, I must tell you that I'm leaving you because you're just not optimistic enough. I need someone positive in my life.
Ooh, I'm pretty positive there.
Oh my God, here comes the server boy, my next door neighbor.
Douglas?
Lavinia, Laverne! I've got big news. Decided to become a woman.
Woman.
I support that.
I think I can relate better to the puppy poppies as a woman.
I wish you'd do that. I like it better. I like women better.
What makes you think I haven't?
A woman has more troubles in this world, Douglas. Okay? You don't want to be a woman? A woman can't I think that's the cemetery keeper coming to
Hello, everyone. I've come with big news. We've had another death in the city. The mayor's wife.
Oh, I hate
She's passed.
Oh, that's cool. It's all right.
toast to that.
That toasted.
Well, you are terrible people.
Mayor's wife is the one that convinced me that shame to become a woman. I've lost my mentor.
She's such a kind, accepting woman. woman. How dare you not cry at the sound of her death?
She was in the crosswalk when our puppies ran over her.
That means you did this. You've killed the man.
Oh, it's the pot-smoking assistant to the cemetery keeper, young John John.
Yeah?
John John.
Yeah.
I think he may have
Oh,
some...
hi. Oh, I have big news. So big. Oh.
He forgot
Oh my
news.
God.
Give us a second.
You can do it, John John. Think hard.
Okay. So like the cemetery and all those people that your poppies ran over,
Yes?
we gotta bury them all now, and they're suing you!
Yes! We deserve it!
Yes, that is also happening.
We have 36 lawyers at our disposal. We don't care.
Bring them all down to the cemetery, man. They're being real mean to me. Like, our friends just died.
Oh, there comes the cops!
Oh, shit.
They're whistling at me. They're whistling at me. I gotta go.
I hope they're here to take your family to jail. You've been a pox on this town of Speedy Falls.
I agree. I've lived here for 95 years and I've never seen so much treachery until the last few years that you've been here.
Yeah, you got real bad vibes, man.
Don't get John down. He's gonna become a woman for me.
You too?
Yes.
I did not know the cemetery.
Yes, but not until 2063.
I got gas.
Well, we've got to figure something out. We all live in this town together, and we're going to be here together for at least another year while I'm alive.
I'll be here forever, man. I know that much.
I pay all of your salaries. You need to be more respectful.
Respect. You didn't respect me when I told you about becoming a woman.
I think someone's been shot in the cemetery.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm real proud of you for finally taking the plunge and becoming a woman, man. You know?
Appreciate that. There isn't many people in this small-minded town.
Oh shit! Did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Oh fuck! I gotta go.
That's the Be gone. So, I was mad at you because you wouldn't consider the name I thought you should be. You should be Cher.
Cher is a wonderful name, but I prefer Cassandra Pumpkin.
Let's go into the movies now, shall we? Bring back Daniel and Rico, and bring Liz, please. Yeah, these are some Oscar-winning actors here. So we're going to see an Oscar-winning scene from an Oscar-winning movie with them in it. And when Scott starts playing music, they are going to delve into their Oscar-winning monologues. Each of them will have a monologue in this scene from what Oscar-winning movie?
Deep Soap.
Deep what?
Soap.
Deep soap. I do remember that. Deep? Nope, you get to choose the genre. You know, to a degree. All right, this is Deep Soap.
making sure my hands are super duper clean.
Like, you're only cleaning because I always tell you to, like, clean. George and John. Ugh. So, I bought the soap last time. Are you gonna buy the soap or wet?
Whoa. I think it's about time that he bought the soap. I always buy the trash bags. I always buy the cleaning supplies. I always buy the olive oil and the good kind too. The kind you get from Trader Joe's. I get Whole Foods straight from Italy, imported brand for this whole goddamn family. I'm not buying the soap.
Oh my god.
He is deep into this soul.
You're like too deep into the soap.
Yeah.
I'll decide when I'm deep enough in the soap.
Oh my god.
Tell me what to do with my hands.
If you could, like, use your indoor voice, like mom and dad taught us, okay? Because I'm sick when you yell at me, okay? I have sensitive ears. I can't stand being in this house anymore. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave this wretched town and buy my own soap. And you'll regret it, and you'll miss me.
Sister, we've been too deep into the school. And, you know, I wish you all would just listen to my idea of rubberized jelly donuts. Yes. I had a dream once. I didn't want anyone to lose their donut in the morning as they eat. Something rubberized, something perhaps mescal-laced, I don't know. For when you drop it, it bounces right back into your arms. We can make a fortune. We can leave this dirty, dirty house. We can leave this deep soap. We'll become millionaires. People will want to emulate us. We will be the ones to watch. No more soap. Only jelly rubberized donuts.
We could have like a whole line of rubberized, pastries, jelly donuts, the kind that Mom used to make us, the chocolatey eclairs with the strawberry filling.
Addiction could bring us together.
This is like really beautiful, but someone still needs to buy the fucking soap.
It's time to incorporate your lines that you wrote into the scene. This is a game called Fishbowl. Well, they will pour out some of your lines and seamlessly integrate them into their scene. For this, we're going to have Mary Beth and Nicole Words. Okay, So from time to time, you'll just dip into the bowl and incorporate the scene. Incorporate the lines into the scene. We need a relationship for them. Who are they to each other?
Golf caddies.
Oh, fellow golf caddies. All right. This is Fishbowl.
Well, Bertha, here we are again on a Saturday. Counting it up for those rich folks.
You know, Penelope, we've been best friends for 23 years. And we are still golf caddies. Neither one of us know how to golf, but we know how to wait on these damn rich people who I hate.
I know. I thought by now one of us would have gotten married to one of those golf pros. So we took this job in the first place.
I know, and now we're a little bit long on the tooth to attract those golf shirted assholes. Really?
My butt's hanging a little bit low these days, you know?
Yeah, well, you don't even want to know about my butt. I thought from bending over and picking up, getting these golf clubs out, handing them to the rich guy, putting them back, picking up those baskets of balls. They weigh 50 pounds sometimes. And I still have the body of a 90-year-old. It's disgusting. It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you've already paid.
Man, no doubt it sucks. I wish if we got married one day, I could care less if it was going to rain or not. But we have each other at least.
I know, and you really, truly are the best friend I ever had. And you know, imagine being at a golf course with like other people that don't have our relationship, and everybody's dressed the same.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I think we look sexy for, you know, women in their woodies, our 40-somethings.
In our plaid outfits.
Yeah, I mean, the skirt, I could still wear the skirt. Don't you think? I don't think I can walk really good.
Spider veins, though, I mean, you know, they get kind of, I'd say maybe the knickers next time. May have a better shot.
I don't know. I think that if we continue to come out here waiting on those rich people, eventually the old guys are going to want us because they'll get rid of their wives and then or the wives will die and then we can have the rich old.
That's what I'm talking about. Always thinking. Yeah.
Well, you know, when I scream, I think of you.
What an odd thing to say.
You know, all these years, I know we've been trying to find husbands, but, you know, I still look at you and I get a little sweaty.
Nicest thing you ever said to me. How cranky!
Trying to be uplifting. We're here at the Beverly Hills Golf Club. Everybody in the whole world would want to be here doing what we're doing, and you're telling me I'm cranky?
Yeah, I think you just got some attitude there.
I didn't really mean to. I really, really like working here with you still after all these years because you're the only person I've ever even loved. No way without hay! No!
This is what I'm talking about. You're one way 1 second, and then the next way you're just full. You're like going in a totally separate direction. It's hard to communicate with you.
And I thought I was the intelligent one.
That's what I use a bagel for.
I'm not even sure what you just said. Well, I'm glad that you use it because it makes everything much easier around here at the golf course.
Don't worry. We're going to find ourselves some rich man one day. We are.
They better have good haircuts. You know, those golfers, they always have like perfect haircuts. I think they even get makeup done when they're walking down the course because they're on camera all the time and they're all so handsome.
There ain't nothing like a dame.
Wow. That's what I said earlier. That you're really the one for me, but you're not going for it. What was
Okay, thank you for all your wonderful dialogue tonight. And, oh, thank you, Richard. We'll just say no way without hay. No, again. All right, we're going to finish off tonight with understudy. And we're going to start with Jan, Scott, and Mallory. And what you're going to see is the opening night of a very dramatic play. And then you're going to see the understudies who are not quite as good are going to try to do the exact same scene over again the next night. So, Mike, you are Jan's understudy.
All right.
Liz, you're Scott's. KK, you're Mallory's. Okay? So, Mallory, you'll be entering on this, but first let's get the suggestion of the title of this play.
As the vacuum sucks.
As the vacuum sucks, it is. All right, this is the opening night of As the Vacuum Sucks.
Damn it, Henry, you made me start this cleaning business. I just wanted to, go into retail somehow.
Dolores, you're always complaining. Look it, we're cleaning the palace for the queen.
I'm gonna quit this. I'm just gonna get one of my bottles out of here and have a drink. Basically, I'm an alcoholic,
Always the drinking.
Yeah. You never complained before we were married. You liked it.
We got so much work to do. We got windows to clean. Here and here and here.
Well, I'm gonna take these boxes and just throw them out there because I don't like this any more than you.
Your Highness.
My servants, I see my chamber is not prepared to receive the king.
It is my fault, Your Highness. My fault. Blame me.
Take him away.
Stand over there while I talk to your wife.
Yes, ma'am.
Dolores, is that correct?
Yes, I'll vacuum. Don't worry.
Yes. You need to suck up all of the dust on the baseboards all the way across.
I'm very good
Do it, Dolores. Do it. We need this job. Do it.
It must be immaculate.
I'll get down on my knees. I don't think I can get up though.
First, neither of you kissed my hand.
I like that.
All right. Now you may finish your work. The king is on his way.
Okay, let's see how the understudies do the next night. As the Vacuum Sucks, the understudies.
Henry, I hate this sucking job.
You're always complaining.
You know what? I'm gonna get a drink. You know, I am an alcoholic after all.
We have so much to clean. There's windows here, windows there, windows.
I'm gonna move these boxes because I don't like them anymore.
Oh my God! The queen is gonna be coming. The queen.
Yes, I am the queen. You are my servants.
absolutely immaculate. And I see a lot of dirt everywhere. Here.
I'll suck it up because I'm good at sucking.
Nobody kisses my hand.
Ooh, I like that. That was
That's
Guys, we're a terrific audience tonight. Thank you so much. This is Jan, Daniel, Mallory, Debbie, Nicole, Marybeth, Liz, Mike, KK, Nicole, Scott, and Rico. And just briefly, in about 2 hours, KK will be 65 years old.